Pro tip. Anyways, hello YouTube. This is off the top of the dome. Off of the dome. I'm just talking to you guys because something hit me the other day, and I was thinking. People always say, "Hey, Sione, you're an inspiration," or "You're this," and how'd you get started on this whole weight loss thing? And for me, you really just gotta really want it, because it's not easy. It's no BS. Hashtag real talk. Losing weight is a pain in the butt. It is going to be slow. It's going to be frustrating. You're going to hit plateaus constantly. It's going to mess with your brain. You're going to want to give up. You're going to want to stop. And you're going to want to be like, why am I doing this? What is motivating me? And that's when you hit that motivation part where it's like, what's motivating me? That's when you gotta look at yourself and go, why am I doing this? And you're doing it for you. It's gonna be a complete lifestyle change. Complete, like, my change was more of not eating as much. And once I got through my head that I was eating a lot, because you don't think you eat a lot, ever. No one ever does. Everyone's like, I don't know why I'm gaining weight, while they're eating like 20 nuggets at like 1 a.m. in the morning because they're super drunk still. Hashtag drunk monkeys. Oh, munchies. Drunk munchies. Anyways, see, I'm not editing that out because I'm just talking, just riffing. Straight off the cuff, right here. Watching Luke Cage. It's a pretty good show so far. But when you gotta have good intentions when you start this. You can't have an intention of being like, I'm gonna start my weight loss thing and it's gonna happen within a year. I'm gonna lose all the weight I want in that year. No, like, I used to have that mentality where I always felt it was a race, where you have to feel like, oh man, I gotta get there as fast as I can. As fast. You're gonna lose all this weight and you starve yourself and you go to the gym for hours and hours. And I have my own theory on the gym. I'm not gonna get on that right now. But you do all this stuff, but if you're not doing it for you, and like honestly, you, not just to impress someone, not to just look good for somebody else or to make your family happy or anything, you got to do it just for you. Forget all this mumbo jumbo that, hey, you know, I want to ride a roller coaster because I want to go with my family or whatever. Well, that's somewhat a good idea. I still haven't ridden one since I've lost weight. I know I fit in a lot more chairs. But I guess what I'm really trying to say is to start your weight loss and to really be in it, to be at it, be in it and in the moment, you honestly have to take it one meal at a time and not worry about 2 years, 5 years in the future. You just have to go at it and attack it. You gotta chop that wood. You gotta see a big tree and you're the small axe. You just gotta knock it, knock it, knock it. And yeah, because when I started this, of all the ones I've done before, I've done weight loss challenges. I've gone hardcore paleo. I went hardcore Atkins. Both were great for me, but it wasn't sustainable in my mental mindset. I couldn't keep on going to places and be like, I hope everything here is like grown organically and grass-fed beef, this and that. It's just, it's too much mental stuff. But what I found is this little way of working for me, because not a diet's not gonna be blanket for everyone. You gotta kind of tailor it for you. So like what I've done is I decided to keep track of my food, and I use this app called MyFitnessPal, and I was able to see how much I was actually eating. Now people think, oh yeah, that's gonna be good to keep track of it, but it makes you accountable for how much you actually are. That was a side effect that I didn't expect to see in it. I just thought, oh yeah, okay, cool. But once you start realizing that every M&M counts something, and every Skittles counts something, and every, like, I don't know, Starburst. You notice I'm naming a lot of candies because I like eating candy. People think some people are sweet tooths, some people like savory foods. I like it all. I kind of prefer more of the saltiness, but I do like the sweet side too. I don't know where I was going with this, but oh yeah. So once you realize that no, it's not the world's fault you're this way. No, it's not your history. It's not what happened to you before. And you gotta just like accept the fact, take ownership, and go at it. And go at it hard, but go at it smartly. I guess another motivating fact for me was, it was probably like 3 months, maybe 4 months into my plan, where I just, my plan is basically, it's a mix of if it fits your macros with calorie restriction deficit and a couple other theories in there. I just finished a 30-day intermittent fasting, and I should post that video. I should actually make a video of that one, because the one I did initially I didn't like it too much. But wait, what was I talking about? All right, I can't remember what was I talking about now. Let me think. Ownership. Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember. So about 3-4 months into my initial plan, I was ready to give up. Like I hit like for my first plateau. It's probably like after 32 pounds. Oh, and I only knew that because after I started my diet plan, somebody got me a scale thinking, oh, it says Biggest Loser, it's gonna be perfect for you. And the scale doesn't weigh me, it just says ERR, error. And I'm like, oh, I guess I'm too big for this scale. So I went on Amazon and got myself a big, heavier scale that actually talks to you. I guess because when you're big, you can't really look down without kind of like bending over and moving, shifting the weight around. So it just kind of talks to you, so it makes sense. But I think, do I say but a lot? I don't know. You can let me know in the comments. Who knows? I'm saying stuff that you see on other YouTube videos, which is funny to me. But yeah, after you hit that first plateau was a it really messed with my head. And I was ready to give up. Another diet, another challenge that I had for myself. Another one where I thought, oh, this is the year I'm gonna lose weight. And what happened is I was ready to do it. I was ready to go order a Papa John's pizza, which fact, I think I ordered 2 Papa John's pizzas a week for a while. And I would basically eat one whole pizza myself. But what happened was I looked in the mirror, because I lost 30 pounds at that point, and I was like, am I really gonna give up? And by looking at myself and my reflection, I realized that I'm only in that position in my body that I'm currently in because I perpetually gave up on myself and gave up on this whole trying to lose weight. And once I got rid of that on my head, that I can't give up, it's for me, it's not gonna happen fast. It's not gonna be overnight like you see on TV, where 1 hour show, the guy goes from like 500 plus to like 180. I gotta do it one step at a time, slowly but surely. That tree will come knocking down. Oh, so that's my rant for today, because I don't really know what else to say except that if you guys remember TV shows, like they'd always have like people eating food out of capsules. That seems like a dumb idea to me, because I like eating food. I don't want to just have a pill. That was just popped in my head. Anyways, I will catch you guys later. On the flip side, this is Sione, keeping it 100 and keeping it real.